our meetings in the future?
I have addressed this question earlier in the year, and I'll continue to do the best I can as I... Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. The question was if I plan on attending meetings in the future. Anytime that there's a problem where there's a specific incident where you would like me to speak to something, you can let me know. I will be at meetings, but I will not be at every meeting. And the reason for that, as you all know, and I think I discussed earlier in the year, but maybe not all of you were here to hear it, we have a very severe staff shortage, and there's a hiring freeze, and we cannot hire new people. I literally have double the neighborhood councils that your past coordinator had, and I have 9, and so, and as a result, and you know, I receive probably about 25 different forms of contact from people regarding your neighborhood council a week. And not everyone knows that, but between emails and calls and everything else, it's about 25 a week. You guys are actually taking up more of my time than you probably know, even though I'm not necessarily here in person. And as I said, you know, anytime that you need to get a hold of me, please feel free to contact me anytime. Like, Mauro sent me emails, Dr. Dyke has sent me emails. I think I respond to them as quickly as I possibly can. Plenty of you have called, or stakeholders, everyone. I will call you back. It might not be the same day, it might not be the next day, but it will happen very shortly after you let me know that you need to discuss something with me. So not every issue has to be handled just because I'm sitting here at the meeting. The issues can also be handled by letting me know that there's a problem, by phone or by email, and saying, we need you to help us figure this out, or can you at least tell us who can figure this out? So people have been doing that consistently since the first time I was here in February, I think it was. And so I hope that more of you take advantage of my phone number and email address and let me know when you need something. Because I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. I will not be here at every meeting. I will be here when there is an absolute need for my physical presence to be here. So.
I just want to make one last comment. Not being an employee of the city or the county or whatever, and just being a stakeholder, it's the feeling of some stakeholders that a lot of these problems could be avoided if you were here, even for a short period of time at each meeting. It's the floating of problems that escalate, to me, that may be part of the reason that you're getting so many emails. That perhaps if you could float in and out of our meetings, even just for 15 or 20 minutes, perhaps you would get fewer emails, because the stakeholders would have access.
I appreciate your thoughts. First of all, definitely the stakeholders should all also feel free, as many have over the last few months, to call me and email me and discuss whatever their concerns are. I guess I'd just like to say this. The idea behind the neighborhood councils is for communities to actually have some control and say about what should be done with city funds. Like, you all get $50,000 a year, and these are your projects and your ideas. Of course, the city alternatively could have just said, we're going to spend $50,000 on Historic Highland Park, and this is what we're doing, and you guys all just accept it. But the idea behind this neighborhood council system was to give you all the power to make decisions and elect representatives and move forward together in doing positive things for your community. And so, though I do understand that there are some serious challenges right now, and I'm hoping that we're going to move forward working on these together, I also would offer that it's not the city's job to be the referee. It's everyone's responsibility to move forward together and work on problems together, and to let us know when there's some really serious issue that cannot be resolved within the council. But most of these things really could be resolved within the council. At least that's been my experience through the emails I've been writing and reading and the calls I've been receiving. And I want to challenge you all to move forward together and find ways to work together and resolve these problems on your own without having, I could come here every 2 weeks and act as a referee throughout the 3-hour meeting, but I am hoping that you don't want that you want to resolve these things yourself, that you don't want the city bossing you around and telling you what to do. It's not our role. Our role is to provide you guidance and assistance when you stumble and need assistance, but overall we want you to be excited and have initiative and really move forward on your own. And so I felt like I should say that just to explain. It's not that I don't want to help you or that I don't think it's important to be here. It's more that I want to help you when you really need the help, not to referee. So that's how I see things. That's how we've been proceeding with you all. But right now I'm here today because I feel like we're stumbling a little bit, and I want to help you guys get up and start running again. So anyway, I really appreciate the time. I know that went over, and I really respect your time, so thanks for the extra leeway, but please just talk about it and let me know, because I will work with you to put this meeting together in a way that's respectful to people's feelings, and I know that HRC is very good at doing that, and I hope we can really move forward in a positive direction.
Oh, sure.
Can we look at item number, where are we at? Item number 5, and while we have Vinnie here to discuss making item number 5, the 9th, we'll go ahead and set up this HRC meeting. One of the next meetings in July, perhaps.
Yeah, I think it would be a very good idea for all of us to sit down and resolve our differences and move forward. So I'm fully in agreement with what you're saying. And so we are planning 10 minutes to allocate for members to fill out a survey that Dr. Moore is heading up. And we can do that right away if you want.
The only thing, we do need to coordinate with HRC as well, so that's the one.
It's a tentative agreement. What I'm looking at is maybe the second meeting in July.
And then the one thing that I would
Why don't we
hesitate
wait
about,
until we fill out the survey, which is right here, Chris? See, what's the meaning for everybody?
Right, I'm just asking if we can look into that, because it is coming up, we are doing a survey.
and however you feel when you want to move forward is fine. I just would urge you also to, whatever process you use, make sure that the Weezer Pacheco folks are part of the process and are consulting about the date. I don't think you can do that in the next 3 minutes. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but what I would suggest is you discuss it and propose a date. Maybe you can resolve it this evening, I don't know. And if you can't, let me know tomorrow. And the minute I find out what your suggested dates are, and ideally you might want to suggest 2 dates, so that we have a little bit more to work with. But if you could give 2 proposed dates, I could go to HRC with that as soon as tomorrow. And if everyone's out because it's 97 degrees, I'll go with them on Monday. So anyway, thanks again, and I appreciate your enthusiasm. I very much agree. Please do it as soon as possible.
No. He submitted that base